I'd like to welcome everybody to the October 5th Wilton Town Board meeting. You want to start with the pledge, please? A public meeting tonight for no smoking on town property has been canceled the next month. We will give you a date before the meeting's over. Take the roll call, please.
Supervisor Lamb.
Here.
Deputy Supervisor McCaffrey.
Here.
Councilman Gardis.
Here.
Councilwoman Culligan.
Here. Kind of.
Councilman O'Connor.
Here. Anybody signed up to speak, Julie? Has everybody had a chance to read last month's minutes, and somebody want to make a motion to approve them?
Go ahead. I'll make a motion we approve last month's minutes.
Second? All in favor? Any opposed? Approved. Margot's going to give a report, quarterly report of Wilton Wildlife Reserve and Park. Thank you. You were 2 days ago.
But these quarterly meetings are very so those of you who on the side there is the report that we put together for the third quarter. So I'm going to highlight a couple of things. One of the things I guess I wanted to start with is just speaking of it being the third quarter of the year already, including the report. Is it's exciting for us to celebrate our 25th anniversary. And I know some people in this room were involved early on in the founding of the Park. I was one year ago. But I know that the vision that those people here in town working together with the partners, the DCC, with Nature Conservancy, with putting this organization together. You know, I think that, I myself, I'm thankful for that vision and the work behind putting that together, and I feel like after 25 years, our organization has worked so well with our partners to be able to provide so much to the community, and we look forward to continue this partnership moving forward. And really, so thank you of the town and our partners for all of you. Just, I guess on that note, I think cancer will be the work that's been done this summer. And I know there's a bridge coming, looking forward to the winter with the ice rink again coming. So I just really want to say that the work that's been going on there with Scott and Roy and the town has really making that park a special place for the community. Really, I don't think I've ever seen it looking as nice and calm. Not looking back at the first quarter, but just looking ahead a little, I will plug that with our 25th anniversary, it is we are celebrating that we have a fundraiser this week and a half. A roundabout blue fundraiser at the Wishing Well Restaurant. I know that when we missed the meal already, see there and something to celebrate. Many of you know Bob Rice, a former council member of the planning board. He's been the president on and off of the Wilton Rotary for many years. He's done so much for the community, and we're really pleased to be able to be giving him the Metamorphosis Award for honoring people who transformed the change in the community. Exemplifies that for the work that he's done in so many organizations, so many ways in the town of Wilton community. So hopefully you do, and you will be there for you. So the report here, I mean, there's a lot of great numbers, and we're really excited. If you look So far this year, we've done 153 public programs, just 40 alone in the third quarter. A lot of those different kinds of things, our staff, different kinds of nature walks. We have school group programs today, big camp programs this summer, 21 at the Cabin Park, and we're in the area. We work with the movement so far this year, with high school college students, to help them with their goals as well. And so the numbers are good, but it has been a tough year. Let's be honest, it's been a tough year, as all of us know. And I just got our forgiveness letter for the PPP grant that we got, so that even with that program right now, it's been tough to be able to make everything work, but we're committed to keeping our staff high. And Tori just came from a program over in Minnesota, and then
You do a great job.
So we just actually celebrated their anniversary, their work anniversaries, and we started the 5th year with Mom and Tori is celebrating her 5th year. So it's just very important to us, to our board, and to several board members. We just need to keeping our staff going, even with all the difficulties this year. So we're to keep our staff employed, we were able to see it, keep our numbers up, in terms of the number of programs that we were able to do, so that the public didn't have any impact. We felt some impact. So again, we're working hard to keep the mission strong, as we have, as part of our last. So, I just wanted to point out this little graphic here that because we get this operating grant from the town of Wilton, that our board has had a commitment along the commitment to keeping programs free for the community, keeping programs free for like Gavin Park or Wilton and Valley Road schools that have kids that are from the town of Wilton. And so you can see on the graph that there's 75% of the programs that we do are free, and to do that through my daughter got blue, and also through the support of our partners in the town of Wilton who are operating there. That's something any questions?
Got one out there.
It's actually, it's on this paper too, it's www.wiltonpreserve.org. Because we are going to do we normally have a silent auction party. Last year when we did the event virtually, we did an online auction, and we're doing it online this year. So even if you're not attending the event, you'll be able to go online and go out and get
Marla, I told you I pursued the county for grant for you. Of course, I thought that was very possible, but his mother passed away Sunday, so might be a week from that. It's picked back up. But it's in the works. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Michael Coleman resigned from the Wilton Planning Board. Need a motion accepted. And a second? All in favor? Any opposed? Carried. Appointment to Board of Assessment Review. Michael Coleman agreed to go to that. Second? All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Chris Price, appointment to the Wilton Planning Board, alternate.
Motion to appoint Chris Price.
I'll make that motion.
She's seconding.
I think she just seconded it.
And second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried. Local law number 3, no smoking on town properties. We set a meeting for 11/4 at 7 PM. Somebody want to make a motion? Second?
I'll second it.
All in favor? Any opposed? Carried. Appointment to Park and Rec Commission, Chad Jeremy, fill vacant position. You want to make a motion to approve that?
I'll make a motion to approve the appointment of Chad.
All in favor? Any opposed? Carried. Dedication to Tom Sawyer Drive. You want to talk about that, Sue? You might know more about everybody else.
Mr. Morris had come to town, he came to my office and asked me about an old survey on Tom Sawyer Drive. So we had checked with the attorney's office, and the assessor had helped out with a deed, per se. There really wasn't one. So it was an old survey, and there are 3 properties. One is .15 acres on the cul-de-sac, one is .01 acres, and one is .02 acres. And he's paying taxes on them. They're about 39 cents per parcel. So they're just on the corners.
And he paid the bill, was $2.40, I think.
But we were hoping, and the county would just absorb it into the road.
And you want to make a motion to accept that?
There's no issues, highway department at all.
I had talked to Mike Monroe, and he had talked to Kirk.
No problem.
Nope. Did you want to look at this? Yeah,
Right.
and then they have 2 little spots. Correct.
If I'd like to motion to accept the
And the second,
I'll second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Talk about our 2022 town tentative budget, and I'm happy to say this is the town's 40th year with no town or general or highway tax, probably the longest in the county. I'm going to turn it over to Maria Moran, our town controller. I want to thank you for another great job working on our budget, saving the taxpayers' money.
Thank you, Supervisor. So the town board is presented with the 2022 budget, tentative. All right, I could just share verbally some of the highlights of the budget with everyone. So the budget is balanced, revenues and expenditures are equivalent, and we have no use of surplus to balance that budget, which is actually part of the a structural adequacy of a budget. That is one of the characteristics where you're not using prior fund balance to balance a future budget. So we always strive to do that, and we've done it again. Thanks so much. All right, so please. Oh, Ryan's got it. Awesome, thank you.
Thanks, Vanna.
Technical help, thank you, everyone. All right, so from a very
I don't have many talents, but give me a button for them.
Yeah, I appreciate that, thank you. So very high level, our general fund has $5.5 million of appropriations, and our highway fund has $3.4 million of appropriations for the upcoming 2022 year, for a total of $8.9 million. Some of the key points that Supervisor Lynch was already mentioned, it's the 40th year that the town has no town tax, and as mentioned, that we have a balanced budget with no use of surplus. There's no significant change in our budget from the 2021 amended budget, so we are on a even par from last year, well, this year as of this year. We are planning for $590,000 worth of road improvements, or approximately $331,000 of new highway equipment. We have a public safety initiative with $100,000 and a new fuel pump system to replace an antiquated and ineffective one that we currently have of $45,000. There is a copy of the tentative budget available on our website as well as at the town clerk's office. And here is a, again, very high-level chart. Shows some of the categories by function. Governmental support, I know it's hard to read, is 23.7% of our budget, followed by employee benefits, culture rec, road improvements, and so on. Again, this is going to be available in the town clerk's office as part of the document that you can get as well as online. Our budgeted revenue consists of over 75% of non-property tax, which is very important to note because our town relies on sales tax predominantly to balance our budget. So sales tax is a big part of what we do. We're very conservative. The town boards over the course of many years have been extremely conservative in spending, and that allowed us to grow our fund balance as well as provide services to the community without using fund balance to balance the budget. We are having a budget workshop that's open to the public next Tuesday, which is the 12th at 1:30 p.m. right here in this room. It's open to the public, and for more information, you can contact me directly. My phone number is on that slide, and it's also available on the website. Thank you.
Thank you. Something I'd like to mention, Maria just gave an overview, but the detail and the analysis that she goes through in preparing this budget is exemplary. Very, very well done.
Thank you so much.
And the other thing I'd like to mention is, she also mentioned about the, primary source of our revenue is sales tax. So shop local. We not only support our local businesses, but when that sales tax stays here, you not only help that local business, you help yourself because the money recirculates back into our local economy.
That's very true. Thank you.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Maria. Great job. Somebody want to make a motion, set the primary budget date for 11/4/701.
I'll make that motion.
The second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Committee reports. Anybody got anything?
I'll give one quick update on the community forest project. Ryan Riper, folks from Saratoga Plan, were out on the property last Saturday, looking at trail design and that sort of thing. I don't know if you want to tell us more about that, Ryan.
Yeah, so I believe there was 10 or 11 people, various groups, Saratoga Plan, mostly their board members. One particular person there was Steve Augott. He's a well-known trail designer in Saratoga County, in the area actually, Warren County, and Essex County as well. But, so he was there looking at the trails, talking about the trails. As people have traveled up into those hills, they know it's a pretty cool site. There's the old mines, there's the old remnants of the buildings that used to be up there. So they're turning it over into community forest area. It'll be open to the public eventually at some point. The town went after a grant and received a grant from the county. Same with the town of Greenfield to improve the parking areas on the Route 9 and on the Wilton Greenfield Road. So it's coming together. It's a nice piece of property. I forget the number of acres total, but it's a large tract of land in there. So it's good for the community.
Yes, very good. Anybody else got anything else? Maria, you want to do your controller's report, please?
Certainly, thank you. 3 very short items for budget transfers. We are using money that is not going to be used for seasonal salaries under road maintenance to fund some items that need to be paid with that money. So we have some miscellaneous items that are required for road repair on item 1 of $333. Item 2 is road maintenance for Traver Road for cold planing, which is a process that needed to be done, of $19,211. And we had some brush and weeds that needed to be taken care of, as well as some parts for a mower of $4,861.32.
No one's got any questions for Maria? Somebody wanna make a motion to accept 1, 2, and 3 budget
I'll make the
transfers?
motion that we accept numbers 1 through 3 on the budget
Second?
transfers.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Thank you. Item number 2 is personnel. Jason Strong is requesting to donate unused leave time to an employee who will be out for an extended period of time in accordance with our HR leave policy.
Make a motion to approve it.
Second?
I'll second.
Sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
I'd like to thank
Opposed?
Jason for doing that also.
Yes. Item 2 under personnel is Kirk Woodcock is requesting that Dan Samonson temporarily assumes the role of working supervisor while an employee is out on leave for an extended period, with a pay increase of $1 per hour during that time.
Somebody wanna make that motion to approve it?
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Second?
I'll second.
Aaron,
All in favor?
the ghost.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carried.
Thank you. And the last item for other, Tracy Moran is requesting board permission to pursue the Justice Courts Assistance Program Grant Award.
Absolutely.
Make a motion.
I'll make the motion, Tracy Moran, pursue the grant program.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I got one thing, our town board secretary and HR director's son was involved in a very serious car accident Sunday night. We hope he's on the gains. Joe's his name. I hope you all keep him in your thought and prayers and the family. You want to make a motion to adjournment?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
We can stay if you want.
Aaron?
You can stay, I'll be leaving. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We're trying to keep them here.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming.
Okay. All set.